It's my first time to visit Japan. I applied for a short-term stay visa because Japan was not accepting foreign nationals for sightseeing due to COVID restrictions. But the plane was full! Of course, a mask was mandatory. In addition, I had to take a COVID test within 72 hours before the flight and submit a negative result. I had to download an app and input all of my personal information, trip itinerary, and vaccine records. The flight was long, but we could not leave the airport for several hours. We are going to need to take a PCR test at the airport, and they had several checkpoints that took a few hours. Finally, we left the airport and took a train, but the wrong one, and now we are waiting for another train going to Shinagawa Station, where our hotel for the first night is located. If this helps, this is the train map for Tokyo area. There are 85 railway companies and an innumerable number of lines.
We finally arrived in Tokyo. We're at Shinagawa Station right now, and we're going to get a shinkansen ticket. Are you drinking beer? Are you drinking beer?
We explored around the station and got some dinner to go. The hotel was right across the road from the station. It was very convenient and had a nice view. We are going to take a shinkansen to Nagoya. Shinkansen, a bullet train in English, is the fastest train in Japan. It runs about 320 kilometers per hour at the maximum speed. There are 3 types of shinkansen that stop at different stations: Kodama, Hikari, and Nozomi. Nozomi takes only 1 hour and 40 minutes between Tokyo and Nagoya. There are several cars for reserved seats. During holidays, non-reserved seats get more than 100% occupied, which means you may most likely not be able to sit down. Hiroe found the cheapest deal for reserved seats, even with a free drink. The Shinkansen was surprisingly so quiet and smooth. This is Nagoya Station. There are 2 famous meetup clocks for locals, one silver clock in the west and the other one is gold in the east. Japan has a lot of Buddhist temples and Shinto shrines. We came across this rare Christian institution. Our first meal in Nagoya was ramen. We ordered shoyu, soy sauce, and a miso. Nagoya is well known for red miso. Later, we went to Hiroe, which is known for a Nagoya specialty, fried chicken wings. They actually have a store in Gardena, California, but with a different menu. We also went to a local supermarket. I found a little shrine by the side of a street. This is our hotel for 2 nights near Nagoya Station. In urban cities in Japan, street parking is not common. You need to find a paid parking lot. A diamond shape means there will be pedestrians crossing ahead. While Hiroe went out to renew her driver's license, I walked to Nagoya Castle by myself. The admission was 500 yen, which is about $5. There are free English tours by Aichi Goodwill Guides Network. Ninomaru Garden is located north of the Ninomaru Palace and was enjoyed both privately and in an official capacity by the successive lords of Nagoya Castle. The garden was Japan's largest garden, adjoining a lord's living quarters. The Great Tower Keep was topped with golden shachihoko tigerfish ornaments and boasted the greatest floor space of any keep ever. The castle's palace is called Honmaru Goten. It was recently rebuilt in June 2018, using traditional construction materials and techniques. The palace served as the official residence and administrative offices of Owari Tokugawa clan. It contains entrance and reception halls as well as rooms reserved for the visiting shogun, with beautiful replicated paintings on the sliding doors called husuma. Husuma was used to separate a large room as a wall and as a room decoration. Honmaru Goten emphasized the power and might of the Tokugawa clan. Its beauty was surrounded by high, strong walls of stone, a reminder of its basic function as a superior military facility. The park surrounding the castle keep features 2 circles of moats and impressive walls with corner turrets. It became an attractive hanami spot during the cherry blossom season, which usually peaks in late March or early April. This is one of the highlights of our trip. We haven't had a wedding ceremony or reception, but we decided to have a photo shoot in Japanese and Western styles of wedding dress. The photo studio is in a hotel at Chikusa Station. We had a meeting before the photo shoot day and drove to the hotel on the day of our photo shoot. This was the first time I have ever seen an automated parking garage. Our car was taken away by a machine and disappeared into an elevator upon the platform it was parked on. The photos were taken in a hotel chapel that's usually used for a real ceremony. Next is in Japanese traditional kimono, shiromuku, and hakama. This was also in Shinden, a Japanese Shinto shrine. The last photos were with Hiroe and Hiroe Chikake.